Like, so many people talk so much bullshit in the growing community, man. And there's so many new growers like me that they figured out a way that works and they just keep doing it that way. And typically people are telling me that if I go organic, then I'm going to get a different flavor as well. Am I going to get a more pure flavor in those terpenes? Is it going to taste different to me?
So, I mean, the tech is proven right here. Actually, this is one of my companies, Rosin Tech, right? We won first place with Luma Farms in the Emerald Cup this last year. First, fourth, fifth, and now we in the second place was a good friend of mine up in Humboldt. And our terpene profiles are off the charts, grown under the sun, in controlled environments that utilizes UV light and different things with organics. So absolutely, that produces the best compounds, the best terpenes, the best full entourage effects when you're smoking it as well. It's just not a THC. A high THC means absolutely nothing to me. In fact, I've proven that tech too. I own two manufacturing facilities, a southern one and a northern one, up in Northern California and down in Torrance, LA. And I took all of our employees at one point because everybody was talking about when distillate and was coming out back in 2018, and everybody's talking about solvent extraction versus solventless extraction. So I did a test. I gave I gave pure, 98%. It was 97% distillate on dabs to my employees, and they were all, shocked. They didn't want to do it because they were so in fear it was going to get them so high. And then I had I had them do pure terpenes with no THC whatsoever in it. And the reason why I did that is because of the effects. In our minds, we think the pure THC is going to wreck us. It's going to destroy us. It's going to put us out and under. When in fact, it's the compounds and the terpenes that give you that highness, the boom, right, to the bang. It isn't the THC level. It's the entourage of all of it together that plays the part. So all of it. So anyways, the outcome was they took it and they're like, I'm not as high as I thought I would be. Yeah, well, that isn't it. I said, okay, now hit these terpenes. So we dabbed the terpenes and they were fucked up for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then they came right back out of it quick. It was done. And that was so if you guys are out there and you got some real terpenes, just dab some terpenes and see how that feels. Like totally different than a THC.
100%, man. I find it funny too. Like, a lot of guys that go into these cannabis dispos to buy. My wife works at our local dispo, and everybody walks in and I go, I want the cheapest, highest THC. And my wife's one of those people like you. She pushes the terpene profiles, and what are you looking for? What have you tried before? And to find that specific terpene that's going to work for you. But she brought home some 14% THC flower here, man, and we puffed it here in the last few nights. I've been ripped, man. I've been ripped. And there's certain terpenes that are just going to explode and certain ones that aren't going to work for you, and they're all going to be different for each individual, right?
And it's the combination of terpenes, right? The combination of terpenes is you get totally different feelings. A lot of times you can get that really high up immediately and then it rolls off longevity. You'll get some that's spiky, right? You get a little jittery.
Yeah, so, those are the ones I like, man. I like getting a bit jittery, man. I like getting a bit high. I'm smoking on some Oreo Big Stuff right now, and it's one of those ones that gets you a bit jittery. It makes me do work around the house, right?
Well,
man, I've been checking out.
Good day high.
Go ahead, sorry.
Good day high. There you go. Right.
Yeah, man. Those are my Sunday. Those are my Sunday highs, man. I'm having a crazy week over here. I'm getting some pretty cool guests on, man. Like